How to get leads for wholesaling real estate. Guys, by the end of this video, you're gonna know how to generate those lists, but more importantly, 3 simple marketing strategies so that you can start getting leads today. Have you ever wondered how to get your hands on the hottest list? Like, what are the hottest lists out there and how to get your hands on them? But more importantly, how to get your message now in front of those individuals so you can have smoking hot leads to do your first deal? If so, get ready, because in this video, I'm gonna break all that down for you right now. Let's first get into the list generation. I'm gonna share with you 2 unique strategies that are gonna be simple to do that you can perform today so that you can start generating and getting your hands on the hottest list out there, so you can start talking to quality leads. Our first one is going to your county, city, courthouse, township, municipality. These are the buildings where you would go have conversation with these individuals because they are the holders of this information, of these lists. Now, depending on how well your city is and keeping up with technology, could also be where you just simply Google. Now, the list you're gonna be looking for, I'm gonna share with you your first 5 to get your hands on, because they're a top performing list right now in our business. The first list is tax delinquent. These are people behind on their taxes, but specifically what we like to do is filter it down even more than just a simple, hey, everyone behind on taxes. We want those that are behind 2 years or more. This suggests that there could be other things going on where you can go in there and help them at a high level and bring value to them and solve their problems. The other 4 lists are something I call PEND, and this is P-E-N-D, P for probate, E for eviction, N for notice of default, and D for divorce. These are lists that, again, suggest that there's either some kind of a distress situation going on or that there could be distress on the home. In any case, guys, these are awesome opportunities, and your actual value of what you can do to this is be able to serve these people at a high level. You're not here to just think about deals and how much money you can make. If so, you're just not gonna last long. Wholesaling should be something where you are trying to serve these individuals, help them. So as you learn of these struggles, these problems that people are going through, go out there and see if you can be a problem solver. If you can do that really well, the byproduct is you're able to buy their home at a discount. Your second strategy for getting lists is what I call driving for dollars. Now guys, this is a powerful thing to do because this list will be unique to you. This is where you're just simply driving through neighborhoods. Some of the simple criteria I say is 30 years of age and older for the neighborhoods. You don't want brand new neighborhoods. You're not gonna see missing shingles. You're not gonna see broken windows in brand new neighborhoods. So make sure you put yourself in a place where homes are at least 30 years and older, so that when you drive through, you can see these things stick out really easy. You're looking for boarded up windows, broken windows, you're looking for curled shingles, missing shingles, siding falling off, rain gutters hanging, garage doors broken. These are the things you're looking for. Be sure to jot down the address, because from there, when we get to the marketing and talk about how you get your message in front of them, you have options, but you need that address. Hey guys, before we move on to our marketing portion of this, I'd love for you guys to comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Guys, I read all these comments, but what I'm looking for is, what strategies are you using right now? What's working for you? What's not working for you? How can I best serve you so that you can start getting quality leads so you can start doing deals? Comment down below and I'll be sure to chime in. All right, now that you got your list generation, right? You've found your list, you found your tax delinquent, probate, eviction, notice of default, you're driving for dollars, you're doing all the list generation, you have your hands on quality, hot list. What do? We now have to market to those lists. And there's really 3 main marketing channels that you'll want to focus on. And I'll go over those right now. The first one, it's called cold calling. Cold calling, guys. It is very cold, right? You're talking to people, you're picking up the phone to people that have never said, I wanna hear from you, I wanna do anything. So this is very much, you're trying to get through that list. So what you'll have to do is, when you're driving for dollars or you generate those lists, you're gonna have to skip trace it. You can Google skip tracing companies and you're gonna see a ton pop up. All you do is send them that list and they're gonna send you back the phone numbers to the individuals that are on that list. From there, you just simply pick up the phone and you start having conversations. Now guys, a simple intro so that you can just start having good conversations is, hey, I know this is out of the blue, but would you consider an offer at your home at 123 Main Street? It's as simple as that. So if you're thinking, how do I start? Use that intro and it will start the conversation. Our actual numbers for cold calling, because this is something we've been doing for years, we're right around 100 hours of dial time per contract if we had to do like this average. So don't expect to do a deal your first 10 hours, your first 20 hours. In fact, it could be, because we're dialed in, it could be 150 hours from now. But stick with it. You are one phone call closer to the deal that could pay you $15,000. The next marketing channel is one that I love and one that I started with, and that's called direct mail. Direct mail is not dead, it's far from it. In fact, this is something that produces for our business well over $1 million each and every year in gross revenue. We love this channel. So what do? You'll send out, are you sending out postcards? You send out letters. Guys, don't send out letters, send out postcards. It's all about how you can keep your costs down. Letters are gonna cost more than a postcard. But then with the postcard, keep it simple. You don't want this like something that's a big marketing piece that you all have seen, the postcards that have the dead spider flipped upside down. You know, instantly you're being marketed by a pest control company. And then you don't even read the message because you already know you're trying to be sold on something. So you just throw it in the garbage. People don't like to be sold, but yet every one of us are buyers. So how do we get them to read our message? By keeping it as simple and as plain as possible. We use just a simple white postcard with black handwriting, and we just have a simple message. Hey, my name's Cody. Would you consider an offer on your home at 123 Main Street? For a cash offer, call us at, and a phone number. Simple. We don't leave pictures of a yard sign of a home. We don't picture with a yard sign that has a sold in front of it. None of that. That screams that they're being sold to. Keep it simple, and you'll see that direct mail will bring you a ton of business. To share with you some of our stats, guys, for every mailer we send out, we get a 1% return on our response rate on our mail. So if we're sending out 10,000 mailers, we're gonna get 100 phone calls. Of those 100 phone calls, we're gonna have about 60 to 75 say, take me off your list. I don't wanna be on this list. I don't wanna be getting this postcard anymore. You're gonna have about 25 individuals that are gonna be amazing leads. And of those 25, 1 to 3 of them are ready to do business right now. So let's talk about this 1%, because you might be like, oh man, that's awful, 1% response rate. Guys, I want you to understand when it comes back to you have to really focus on is the ROI. So yes, there's gonna be a cost of money going out, but there's gonna be an ROI, a return on your investment. For every 10,000, let's call it 37 cents per postcard. So it's gonna cost us $3,700 to send out 10,000 postcards over time. You don't have to send that all out in 1 week. And you might be thinking, man, that's a lot of money. Well, guys, our average deal in Utah is $32,000. So for every $3,700 we're spending, and we can get 3 on the spot, that's a potential of what? $96,000 coming in. It's an awesome play if you can think of the ROI versus how much money's going out. And our third marketing channel is digital marketing, guys. Now, what does this include? This includes PPC, which is pay-per-click. Those are the ads up top whenever you do a Google search. You've got SEO. Those are the ones that are organically on the page below the paid ads. And then you have Facebook. Guys, this is something that is powerful, and this is something that we have shifted a ton of momentum and direction into because everyone's online. Being online has been more accessible and more easy than any other time in the history of planet Earth. You want to be involved in digital marketing, and you might be thinking, what are the costs? Let me tell you about this. So typically, if you don't know how to run it yourself, like me, I'm not good at it. I will never touch my own digital marketing. I have an actual company that manages my digital marketing, my PPC, my SEO, and my Facebook. I have them do it. The experts do it. Does it cost money? Yeah, it probably costs over $3,000 for them to just manage it, right? Then I have to do ad spend on top. But remember how we talked about this mindset of money going out versus ROI, money coming in? Here's the beautiful thing. For every dollar we spend on digital marketing, $6.25 comes back. Guys, this is huge. You might be thinking, wait, what? Does that even make sense? Who wouldn't go to Vegas right now, sit down in front of that slot machine, put in $1, and it kicks out $6.25? You would pretty much reserve that seat for the rest of the day and tell people, move on. This is my seat. I'm gonna keep doing this. $6.25, $6.25. That's the reality of what's going on with digital marketing. Everyone's going there. People wanna know reviews. People wanna know, how do I sell my home fast? We're popping up in the paid, in the SEO, and then when they don't have time to fill out the ad, we retarget them on Facebook for pennies on the dollar. Now that you know how to get the leads coming in so you can have quality conversations with motivated sellers, I've included a free link to my negotiation real estate crash course. All you gotta do is click on the link in the description box below and we will send you access to that training so you can start negotiating like a pro.